Hi there and welcome to Joe World. Please consider subscribing to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss any of our uploads. Hi beautiful people and welcome back to this channel. Remember the Amputee pure water seller Oka who gained fame when some philanthropist and news agency shared her story? The story that was similar to Jumoke the bread seller story, yeah? She became an overnight star and she just acquired a house worth over 17.5 million naira inside this same Lagos, Nigeria. Meanwhile, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell beside the subscription button. So let's get right into the gist of this huge accusation by Mary Daniels, the Amputee pure water seller. How she was able to pull this off and what she's been up to since a controversial star moment happened. So, on the 17th of July 2021, Mary, the amputee who used to hawk pure water in traffic on the street of Lagos, held a housewarming ceremony in the Igondo area of Lagos State. Earlier in March of 2021, the Punch newspaper did a documentary on her life story, and her story broke out when she shared her travel, how she lost her leg, her parents' demise, how she's been struggling to feed her child, and walking in traffic with just one leg and her crutches, right? The story got a lot of national attention, and because somehow we all want to be heroes, people donated a whooping sum of 25 million naira. According to her, they donated it to her, and she did make judicious use of the money. As she built a mansion out of the money, and not just that though, she inside that same compound built a pure water factory that, although it is yet to be launched, construction is still ongoing, is still in works to perfect and no business. So the pure water brand factory is named Mary Daniels. She already has some equipment and all of that ready for the launch of the business proper. In attendance at the housewarming party were her relatives, her daughter, and well-wishers. It wasn't like a very elaborate thing, but just something to appreciate how far she has come these years, right? Now, this house was acquired. It wasn't built from scratch. She renovated it and whatnot, and in fact, as at the day of the launch, she already has 2 tenants living in that house. Talk about an enterprising woman. According to her at the party, she feels very happy, fulfilled, and of course very glad she could do so. She's happy for the house, a little overwhelmed though to fully express her words. She said she decided on a pure water selling factory because that was what she knows. That is what she knows. Selling sachet water has earned her money before, and she intends to keep making money from this same venture. When asked what her projection or plans for the next year is, she said for now, she's just content being where she is. She's content taking things one day, one step at a time as it comes. I mean, I kind of understand her because this time last year even, she didn't know she would be where she is currently. I'm sure that was not in her agenda. She was simply thinking of how she would sell pure water, how many bags she would be able to sell, and what amount of profit she would make in hundreds of naira, not even thousands of naira, right? To get by that day and to continue the next day to try and make money for herself and her kid. So currently, I wanting to watch things unfold and seeing what's going to happen and where life will take her is not so extreme in my opinion. Recall though that after the donation, when the donation was going on and her story was still fresh in her memory, There was a controversy concerning her story. There was a brouhaha surrounding it. Her family members came to say she lied, she was amputated at birth, not amputated much later in life via an accident, because she said that in her story she lost her parents in a car crash, and that was when she lost her leg as a sole survivor of that accident. And her family members, relatives, especially a certain grandmother, came to say no, her parents had died since she was a child, and I think her father was even still alive, is still alive, and that her leg got amputated while she was a child also, and all of those things. Then I remember asking if because Lagos State government was also interested and invested in her story. They even had a party or something for her birthday and all of that. That was when her birthday came along earlier in the year. I remember asking if the Lagos State government will now take the donated money from her, and saying that would be very stupid if they should, because to me, regardless of how she went about to gain sympathy and tweak her story and whatnot, Nigerians gave her the money out of their free will, because we wanted to be heroes, or because we could relate to struggling and we just wanted to get somebody off the streets. Because while we might not be able to get everybody at once, I mean, one at a time is not so bad. They gave the money freely, and so please run her a check and leave her. And boy, am I glad that they did. Are you glad that the Lagos State government and everybody involved actually let her use this money, gain access to this money, and use it judiciously? Because there's been stories of people coming out to say, oh, I want to help this person off the street, I want to help this little boy, I want to help this little girl, I'm going to be donating this, I'm going to be sponsoring this concerning this child. And these children, these people, these beneficiaries will come out years later, months later, to say, okay, all of those people were just chasing clouds, they didn't really do nothing for them. The moment the story became not a trending news anymore, they also went back to their corners and did nothing for them. But for Mary Daniel's case, I'm glad that this actually happened for her. Now I have a question. Where is Olajumoke, the bread seller? Because see how Mary Daniels is doing something enterprising and profitable out of her situation. I wonder if Olajumoke did the same thing when she was enjoying her overnight star status, because she had the husband, she had the child herself, and she was a model for the longest time. So now I'm wondering, did she do something like that? Is she in a corner now hoping for money, or is she in a corner where her investments and whatnot, what she's done with herself, with her money while she was a reigning queen, is making money for her now and she's living off it? I would really love to know what that is concerning her. Anyways, I'll see you. Come you look for you now, you sabi. But I'll see you in the next video, guys. Until then, take care of yourself and remember to help the person that you can. It goes a long way. Bye.